Taurus, this is going to be for the next 5 days. I'm going to pull 5 cards and maybe some extras. We'll see if it seems necessary, but not really following a formula. Everyone should have one of these coming out. If not today, then it'll be tomorrow because I'm running late. But we are, and there will be dailies, but this will be a timeless reading. So whenever you find it, it could help you out, figure something out, give you some kind of insight as to what's going on. Now, for your first card, we've got the 8 of Pentacles upside down, the 10 of Swords upside down, Justice, and thought I just had something flip over, and the 10 of Cups. So whatever's going on in the next 5 days, you're going to be happy about with a group of people. Or it will bring some kind of familial harmony into your life. Now, this could start out with, I'm going to say this first. Watch the collective reading. The collective for the next 5 days. I'll try and link it below in the comments, but watch that one because I believe it was the collective that also had the Justice come out. I could be wrong, but if it wasn't that one, it was the Aries one. I think. But at any rate, we've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and with that, some of the work that you've been putting in doesn't seem to be getting you anywhere. You're putting the work in, you're not making progress, you're not getting the promotion. It's just like you're in a production cycle, and it's the same thing over and over again. And you know what you're doing to the point that you cannot possibly learn anything else from it. Your muscle memory has almost got you into such a loop that you don't even have to be awake or paying attention to actually get done what it is that you need to get done in regards to this. Now, if this is in regards to a relationship, it's, if you're not getting anywhere while you're doing the normal relationship work, like paying attention to each other, doing things together, and it doesn't really seem to matter that much anymore, try and do something new. Because that is what this card says whenever it's in the reverse. Do something new because you've done everything you can do at this point. And it may be a good time to revisit exactly what it is that you wanted to get out of this relationship, this job, this career, and find out if it's actually giving you what it is that you got into it for. Which, with the 10 of Swords in reverse, it seems as though it hasn't gotten you exactly where it is that you wanted to go. But it is in reverse, so that's the better position for it to be in. It can't possibly get any worse, and I don't know about you, but we try and say that we don't say those words, that it can't get any worse, that it because as soon as you say that, it normally does get worse. That being said, I just got a text message from work, so yay. And who knows what that means right now, because I'm busy doing this. But there is justice in the middle, so if you feel as though you've put all this work in and it hasn't gotten you where it should, something's going to trigger an event or trigger something else that it feels like you are not directly connected to this, Taurus. This feels like somebody else has screwed up somewhere, and reveal the magician behind the curtain. And in this instance, the way that this is laid out, I almost want to say that the justice is going to be delivered by the magician behind the curtain, because they've seen everything that's been going on, and they see that not just you, but other people have been left out and have been left wanting for no reason other than the will of others. And that's why we've got the Six of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Cups. Something is going to turn things around for you and actually trigger it's almost going to be like you're slingshotted into the position you wanted to be in to begin with. And it's going to be because this person has let things slide. They've been paying attention but not actively acting against things to see who it is actually stands their ground and who deserves what in what situation. If you feel as though you have been, again, left wanting, left needing something, it's almost going to be like you get taken from a stagnant position and almost advanced 2 or 3 levels above your current pay grade. Like something is going to happen and you're suddenly going to get exactly what it is that you wanted without all the steps that you thought you had to go through. Because you were actually completing them even though you didn't know it whenever you were dealing with this. It almost feels like I want to say the 8 circles of hell. I know that there's 7 circles, but here we have 8 with the 8 of Pentacles. So it could have been that you try 10 times in order to try to advance, or you try 10 different ways to maneuver yourself out of this without being emotional about it. And in this instance, it almost seems as though there were notes being taken because there were rules being followed and no one had to turn a blind eye as to what was going on with this. They just had to pay attention and stay quiet, which is Lady Justice. So if you found yourself in a stagnant place, Taurus, whatever it is that you're dealing with, this does not have to be work. It could be relationship. It could be family. It could be someone suddenly dying that you have been estranged from and leaving you an inheritance whenever you thought they had forgotten about you. Whatever avenue in life this is in reference to, it seems as though you'll be suddenly recognized for the effort and the life that you've been living, and even whenever you thought people weren't watching, they were watching, and they were paying attention to what was going on. So if you feel as though you have been forgotten, you have not, and the underlying influence for your next 5 days, Taurus, is the Magician in reverse. So, yeah. And that just reiterates the Magician behind the curtain being Lady Justice over here, transforming, because the Magician here is in reverse and Justice is in the upright. And with the Magician in reverse, this is someone who thought that they had control, that they were a little bit too comfortable with the position that they were in, and they could have been entrusted to do something for the good of all, but instead they took this position to manipulate things that would only benefit them or those that they felt like they benefited from. So the turnaround, the thing that's going to cause this to turn around, is the person that's been watching, the messenger, the Knight of Swords that's coming in from this outside source saying that this is what's been going on. I've seen how all the pieces have been moving here, and I see some of the things that have been hidden in plain sight that have been done in the light of day, but other people willfully turned a blind eye to. Justice is not turning a blind eye to the information that this person is bringing in. And this person is likely not to be someone that you know. But justice could be anyone from a lawyer to an outside significant influence at work. And if this does have anything to do with a relationship, Taurus, it may be the third party that your person was involved with, realizing that they had a partner that they were already significantly entwined with, like especially financially, because it seems as though if this is relationship wise, that there may be some kind of financial ties to this partner. But if that's the case, you may have some third party coming in and telling you what's been going on, and that they didn't know that this other person was in a relationship. So, it's not guaranteed, and if it's not for you, don't assume that it is. Don't put this any place where it doesn't belong for you. Tarot is meant for insight into what's already going on in your life, and for the majority of the people watching this, whenever they see it, it will be about work or career or some kind of inheritance. And I'm just throwing the relationship information in there on the long shot that somebody might find this, and that could be true. But at any rate, in the next 5 days, you will find yourself with what it is that you're working for, and maybe a little bit more than you expected, or you're getting something that's even better than what you expected. And with the Ten of Cups, you will be very, very happy, and you will have new partnerships that you'll be able to focus on. So if you like this reading, Taurus, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and keep in touch for the dailies, and hopefully I'll be able to get back and do the weeklies and the monthlies again. But I'm still catching up on those, but dailies should still be up, so make sure that you look out for those, and I will see you next time.